Australia's significant financial institution warns inflation too excessive. Decisive movement wanted Sydney. The head of Australia's critical has warned inflation is ready to upward push an awful lot better than anticipated only a month in the past, and coverage desires to respond in a decisive way. That's why the bank brought an outsized fee hike early in June. In an unprecedented television interview on Tuesday night, Reserve Bank of Australia (RBA) Governor Philip Lowe stated client rate inflation changed into now probable to attain 7% by way of the cease of the 12 months, from the contemporary 5.1% pace. That changed into up sharply from a preceding forecast of 5.9% and will be the maximum, studying on the grounds that mid-1990. It is also far above the RBA's long-term goal variety of 23%. That's a completely high range, and we want, in an effort to chart a direction lower, back to 2 to a few percent inflation, Lowe stated on Australian Broadcasting Corp. TV. With inflation being as high as its miles and when interest rates are as little as they may be, we felt it became crucial to take a decisive step to normalize economic situations, and we did that at the ultimate meeting. The RBA amazed in advance this month via lifting the coins fee via 50 basis factors to 0.85%, 2 times as large as many had anticipated. Lowe made it clean there was greater tightening to come back. I think it's reasonable that the coin's price receives to 2.5% at some point, he stated. How fast we get to 2.5%, and certainly whether or not we get to 2.5%, is going to be determined through activities. Uneasy buyers are wagering heavily the RBA will hike by way of another 50 basis points in July and August, and have prices attaining as excessive as 3.5% by the quit of the year. That aggressive outlook comes amid a rout in worldwide markets on fears international hobby prices will ought to upward push so aggressively they'll tip the sector into recession. The U.S. Federal Reserve holds its coverage assembly on Wednesday, and hypothesis is excessive it'll hike rates by means of a drastic 75 basis points given the velocity of inflation. Lowe stated inflation in Australia might no longer start to gradual until the first zone of next 12 months, but he become confident that tighter coverage would ultimately bring it down. What we've got to do is ensure inflation comes return to 2 to 3%, he added. And it is unclear in the interim how far interest fees will want to head as much as get that.